Hey, Johnny, w- would you like to come over? Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. I think I just remembered something. I think I left the faucet running. Now my words are filling up the tub. Darling, you're just soaking in it, but I know you'll get out the minute you notice all your fingers pruning up. I'm tired of being careful, tiptoe, trying to keep the water warm. Let me under your skin. Oh, there it goes. The signs you mentioned overflowed. Why do I always spill? I feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. I feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. I think I got myself in trouble, so I'll fill the bath with bubbles. Then I'll put the towels all away. Should've never said the word love. Threw a toaster in the bathtub. I'm sick of all the games I have to play. I'm tired of being careful, tiptoe, trying to keep the water warm. Let me under your skin. Oh, there it goes. The signs too much, it overflowed. Why do I always spill? I feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. I feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. Feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth with soap. I feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap.
Okay, here we are. We here now. All right, so let me get rid of. We're gonna shut up, Chris Rob. Okay. What the fuck is this bullshit? We got me coming out the asshole. All right, we can listen to that music on our own time. But I'm here because I want to cover some other stuff. I would like to cover some amazing streams, and also talk to people. I apologize for the disappearance yesterday. My laptop died, and I got I could have returned. I could have, been a top tier, high quality professional broadcaster and resumed the show. However, I did not. But I'm here now, and we're doing it, and we're gonna have an amazing day. So, let's see. I can cover a few different shows. I can cover the David Walsh World News program. I can cover the Hipstar internet sensation program. There's actually quite a few, Rev's show, Sam Hill's show, Club Shay Shay, Joe Rogan, Pod Awful, etc. But let's do one at a time. All right. So let's first take a look at the David Walsh program. I think, a lot of people might enjoy that. Let's check it out. And you tell me what you think. All right. DWWN. Every time I see $100, every time I see $100 bill, I think of David Walsh now because he's fucking because of that. All right, let's see. Let's see how this starts. I should get headphones. I'll do that. I'll do that in a little bit. Head speakers, as Rich Walsh
You got a fast car. The remake of Tracy Chapman's classic Fast Car by some fucking country singer is just terrible. He didn't make the song. He actually made the song worse. And he copied it. Why don't I copy music? Thank you for supporting me. I support even... What? I support even more and you're not whining? Oh, bitch, fuck off. I'm about to start bitching and whining about everything. But I think you're a cool cat. Fuck you, dude. I'm not here to be a cool cat. You got me fucked up. What's up, Nick?
Your audio is shit, and your opinion about Fast Car is shit too. I love Luke Combs. How fucking dare you?
Oh, I don't know this. I don't know this Nyx. I'm not familiar with Nyx. We'll have to find out about her.
A nightmare. It's like,
okay, it's not the original, but it's good.
It is the original. It is, every single word and note is original, but worse for some reason.
Well, I agree, but at least he put some soul into it.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. It's soulless. It's absolutely soulless.
How do you say it's soulless? That man, like, you can feel.
Are we listening to the same song? Like, how do you hear that differently than me?
Well, I hear the live.
Two people in real life agree with me.
No, I got real.
But I hear a live
ears.
version of music. Bitch? I don't hear the recorded. I want to hear the emotion behind it. You have to hear it live.
That's not a live version on the radio?
No, obviously that's.
So he just fucking ruined the song on the recording, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, he ruined it on the radio, but when he does his performances, you really feel.
Okay, hold on, time out. It's not even a good song for a guy to sing, and fuck him for stealing a song, not changing it one bit, and then making a bunch of money off it. Why don't we do that?
Well, how much money do you really think? Royalties and everything, Tracy Chapman.
He's making something. He's making something.
He's making something, but he's making her more money. And you're right. It's not a song for guys to sing. It's a little gay. It's a little gay. I agree.
It's about a girl. She's like, and I'll get a job as a waitress or something. I don't know the words, but, you know.
That's why I like it, because I'm a female. Like you
Yeah,
can,
but I could also like it because I'm a male, and I can
yeah,
also not like it when a man sings it. He's gay. Fuck that guy.
Nah.
yeah, but I don't know. Like I guess because I'm a female, I like it better hearing it from
But
a
you're
male
just a
perspective than a
female.
female. I just don't like relate to an older black woman. Like I'm sorry.
I do.
Well, I mean, I don't. I like the young country guy. I'm like, damn, okay, sing it again.
It's kind of hard. No, I mean, I relate to the song, but an older black woman from the 90s seems like they're more down to earth. Now, when I encounter some older
These
black
modern
women,
old black
they just
ladies
seem very
are-
angry.
are
Like,
black
I don't approach
bitches.
black women ever. I see a black woman and I just try to, like, not engage or, like,
It's like, yo,
near
this
them.
is a black
No,
hole.
it seems like a problem.
This
Well, I
bitch
think
is
because you're in
Israeli.
Chicago, like when I see an older black lady, I'm like, oh, they're so sweet and cute.
What do you mean about older, though? What age?
Oof, yeah, I'm gonna say 40 plus.
Okay, 40 plus is not really older. 50
Well,
plus.
because you're old.
Yeah, I'm not
Ooh.
like that old, you know.
Yeah, but like that's older
Damn.
objectively.
What are you, like 25? What the fuck are you talking
Yeah, yeah. So
You
objectively, like
old.
40 plus is
about?
older.
Dude, this sucks.
When you
What?
get to 40, you're gonna
Not being
resent
25.
that.
Yeah, I know, and I'm wasting it. What should I do? Tell me what to do with my life. Let's LARP.
Do drugs.
I think it's different for a woman. You know, like you
When
basically
you're a lady, you got to get out there and do your thing.
I mean, if you want me to be honest with you, when a woman hits like 30, I mean, it's a wrap. Like
Wrap
now they're
it
just
up.
in like mama mode.
You might as well.
I mean, do you
go
really want to
in
be
the-
like 35
You know,
or like 30 having your first kid?
you might as well.
No, I know. I
start your
need to get
funeral
on it. I
now.
need to leave like the
Because you're 30.
retarded autistic people on YouTube behind and maybe go find some like real life retarded autistic people and have kids.
Right. Try to. I mean, do the best you can. Try to find the least retarded autistic guy, and just
No,
be
of
happy
course.
that a drug addict or a complete maniac, he doesn't beat you. Just be
No,
thankful.
well that's why I like autistic guys. They're not like super into drugs or anything like they're into trains.
They're
Like,
in the
what has
trains.
trains
Running
have never
trains
hurt
on
anybody.
bitches.
I
What'd
always
you
thought I thought you and Foreman always had like good chemistry. Kind
We
of.
did, but he's kind of gay. Like he doesn't actually
gay.
like women, or well, I'm not saying he's like actually gay, but like
He's not engaging with you sexually and like getting you like wet behind the scenes.
ew. No, like not. We're not even at that point. Me and Foreman, like
Oh, he can't even get you to that point. Well, he needs to skip all the small talk and just go straight to just trying to sexy time. I don't know.
no.
I don't know.
Ew. I've tried to hang out with him in real life, but he's just so like he's not like he doesn't want women. I think he's just asexual. I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, he's out
And
there.
there's
Well, I
nothing
thought he was a
wrong
real
with that.
fucking pussy hound. He was real fucking into what's her face, Grace Thorpe. I thought he was looking at them little panties and shit.
Look,
That's
over there.
true.
He's over there looking at her little draws. And fucking
we got to talk to. I was saying we got to talk to Foreman and tell him that you're only as good as your next hookup. Don't worry about race. Think about the next opportunity.
when God knows what.
Maybe I'm just not his type. I don't know.
Marlene.
I can't. Yeah, I shouldn't call the man gay. Maybe it's me.
Maybe,
Maybe
you're
he is gay.
lesbian.
I don't know. What do I know? He was in the smoking room with a black guy with the door locked for like 3 hours when I hung out with him.
What?
I think maybe
Really?
I don't even
What?
know. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
What does that
What
mean?
happened when you hung out with him? Because we lost all that lore. Like, can you give us a rundown?
It was just basically like when we weren't on a stream, it was basically just like really, really drunk people. It's kind of like I can't really remember too much of it. I just kept ending up places. Like I ended up at the White Sox game, and he was like, dude, let's sneak in the game. And I'm like, well, I could just pay. It's like $16. And he's like, no, fuck that. And then like
Fuck that.
we got kicked out or something. He was trying to like, I don't know. But there was a point, what I was talking about, where he went in the smoking room with this black guy and the door was locked. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing staying in a smoking room with like this homeless black guy for an ungodly amount of time, like from like 1 a.m. to like closing time. I didn't even know. I thought he left. And then all of a sudden he came like running up to me like, dude, my car got stolen. I'm like, where were you? He was like, I was in the smoking room. I was like, I thought the smoking room was locked. Like I tried to go out and smoke that way and the door was locked. So I was thinking maybe he's gay, but maybe he was like smoking crack. I don't know.
But do you really think he's gay, or do you think he was smoking crack?
I mean, I don't want to think he's gay, you know? I'm trying to have friends on the internet. I don't want them to turn out to be gay guys.
Friends on the internet are gay, except for I don't know. There's a few like Caleb Date Rape, good guy.
Caleb Date Rape? Fuck that guy.
Anybody named Date Rape
Yeah,
is
good
a
guy.
solid guy.
Caleb Date Rape is just an alt account of like somebody else.
Yeah, but that's somebody else is a great guy.
All right. So did I already watch this yesterday? Maybe this is
What, do you agree?
some shit I already watched.
I mean, I don't know.
Disagree?
Agree to disagree.
I don't know.
I mean,
He's probably a great person. I don't
let me cut it forward. Is there anybody else on this?
Probably
show?
a faggot. I don't know. Possibly fuck. It's like this like 20-minute explanation of why some shitty ass thing they did was like perfectly legitimate and justified and not a bad thing. And actually it's the other person's fault. And let me explain to you for the next 20 minutes why this other person that I'm fighting with on YouTube is the bad person and I'm the good person. Let me explain to you. Hold on, just give me 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes of your time. I'll explain all of this. And at the end you'll realize I'm the good guy and the person I'm fighting with is the bad person.
The good guy.
Let me just explain. Just give me 5 minutes.
Let's do it.
Just give me 7 months every day for the rest of our lives to just explain to you why I'm not a homosexual.
All right.
Let me just do this for 7 years.
Do it.
I'm really not a homosexual. It was like one time. Okay, it was more than one time, but I don't do that anymore.
I think
I'm not a faggot.
We're missing some
Right?
context
I'm
here.
funny, right? People like me. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. I'm really smart, right? Please think I'm smart. I don't like any of you, but I really want you to like me. While I shit talk you for the next 5 years. If you could just go ahead and like me, hit the like, watch the show, make me feel better, get those numbers up. Really makes me feel better about myself. And just ignore every shitty thing I've ever done while I bring up every shitty thing you've ever done. And then just tell me how smart I am. Have you seen how handsome I am? See how great my life is?
Is this about Sam Hill?
In comparison to this other person? Look at this other person's life. Look at their teeth.
Your
Have you seen their teeth? Let me show you.
teeth are.
Let me zoom in. Wow. Somebody doesn't somebody's been eating a lot of Oreos.
Mayo.
That's basically what it boils down to. Who, me? I'm perfect. Next thing you know, they're getting fucking arrested. They're fucking, I don't know what. I wasn't talking about Foreman, but like, I don't know what he thought he was doing with that Chihuahua. What was that? Was that just
What are
frustration?
we talking about here?
At least fucking manhandle like a golden retriever or something, dude.
What?
I guess it was the only living thing within reach. Good thing there were no birds. I could see him popping a bird's head off, right? Like him just like, you know how long it's been?
You know what?
You know how long it's been since I didn't get pussy? And the bird's head just pops off. He's like squeezing the bird. Why can't anybody do anything funny like that? Pop a bird's head. I mean, I wouldn't really necessarily. It's just a bird, right?
Yeah, it's just a bird.
I don't think that would fuck me up mentally if I saw somebody pop a. I mean, it would be fucked up.
What the
Don't get
fuck?
me wrong, but
What the fuck?
it'd be way better than a dog.
Well, yes, it would be better than a dog. All right.
Man,
If we're talking about
Neil
extreme
Foreman's a really messed up guy, huh?
circumstances, it would be better than a dog. All right. It would be
Oh, hey, what's
slightly
up,
better
CBQ?
than a dog. Wouldn't be
AOC and
ideal,
Whoosh, like two people that will over-explain the fuck out of like why they're right and why the other person's wrong. And they have the and Whoosh has the stamina. AOC has nothing else going on, so he could sit up there on Sam Hill's panel. You should have heard how funny it was. Each one of them took turns being like, Sam, mute him. Let me explain. AOC's like, no, fuck that guy. Let me explain. Sam, he had 5 minutes. This isn't fair, Sam. It was the weirdest. It's the weirdest thing ever. To do it on Sam
What are
Hills,
y'all
that's the
doing?
trifecta of fucking gay. Oh my gosh, dude. These people just need their asses beat, right? They just need a little bit of reality in the form of violence. Like, reality isn't working for them. Like, they're just so like, no, my life's great. No, I'm perfect. La 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 la. La la la. Let me explain. Let me fucking explain. I don't give a fuck. YouTube. It's important. All that matters is that I feel like this is the most important thing ever right now for the next 12 hours.
It is.
In my car. Like I told AOC, I'm like, all that matters, AOC, is that you think this is super important. As long as you feel like this is super important, that's all that matters. As long as you need to defend yourself for 12 hours on some homosexuals panel that you have called a pedophile on numerous occasions, that's all that matters. Going on a pedophile's live stream to explain why you're not sad or something. I don't even know what you were talking about. Fucking Festus Hagen is the only reason I even know, because I'm unsubscribed from all this gay shit. Festus Hagen DM me. He's like, oh, dude, it's really funny. I'm like, Festus, are we friends? I don't remember. Do we DM now? But I told his ass, I was like, hey, Festus, do me a favor. We can be friends. That's fine. We're not enemies. But like, please, in the future, do not bring it to my attention that some homeless guy is screaming in his car versus Robin Gross's husband or boyfriend,
wife,
on a homosexual's live stream. Like,
you said wife.
I really didn't get a whole lot out of that, dog. I really was not inspired. And then it was the funny thing was I would actually have to turn it off just to come back like 30 minutes later and be like, oh, they're still at it. I don't even remember the details. Are the details important? Who gives a fuck, dude? But I'm happy AOC has somewhere to scream at somebody. And it seems like I don't know if that Whoosh guy like is actually like serious, or he's crazy, or he just knows how to push people's buttons and get Alex to freak out. And it was all about May Noodles, who's in love with May Noodles more, and who got cucked. And my name kept getting brought up about how I cucked Whoosh from Robin Gross, and I'm just like, dude, I'm just a guy with a YouTube live stream who just fucks around, dog. I'm not really trying to like ruin some 9-year-long relationship with some Canadian Jew who is in my opinion, a good person. Very confused person. She doesn't want the truth. I don't think she wants the truth.
Oh my God.
She's stuck in her ways. I think she was offended that I said free Palestine. I was halfway joking. I didn't articulate why, or I didn't get into the nitty gritty. But yeah, I'll say it again. You're wearing a necklace with the star of Satan
Satan
on your
he's the
necklace.
one
I mean, hey,
Satan thing.
I'm just repeating what smarter people have said. And I mean, if the truth is offensive, then I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Robin is a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart, and she's a woman. She's like if your grandma was like, "No, David, we have to support Israel because blah blah blah." I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Listen, grandma, you're supporting Satan." I'm sorry. Do you want me to open up to Revelation chapter 3:9-9? Because I will, but I don't want to ruin Easter, right?
Okay.
Let's just have some damn. Let's just eat some damn lamb chops or something.
What?
Oh, this is delicious, Grandma. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "No, bitch, you're supporting Satan." Like, I really, honestly, if they want to do their little fucking, who am I? God's in control. I'm just some fucking bozo. My grandma ain't trying to hear that shit. If they want to stay in the fucking Matrix, that's their call. Remember how bad Neo freaked out in the Matrix when Morpheus unplugged him? He was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me.
All right.
This is real?" Like, yeah, dude, it's real. It's really real. Or do you want to just sit in the woods of Wisconsin or like some like northwestern Illinois suburb
Ask
and
AOC
fucking
about
have you a
Satan. What are you
motherfucking
talking
iced
about?
tea and chill out and be thankful that you're not fucking going to jail? Let's just be thankful we're not going to jail like everybody else.
Yeah.
Radio Foreman,
Exactly.
who I warned, he just don't listen.
Gotta pay.
He's lucky he was only in jail for a day, dude. You're not a tough jail guy, bro.
What did he go to jail?
Do you know what they do to bitty boys?
Bitty boy.
You know what they fucking do to bitty boys in jail?
Yeah,
They make them into bitty bitches.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want that for you, dude. I want you to be a nice little reptile boy and like have a dog and a lizard and hopefully someday a girlfriend. Unless you're gay. That's what Nick said. That's what Nick thinks. Nick's was up here without saying it, without really saying it. She was like, I'm basically like, she's like, I got the fucking door wide open for this motherfucker. Come on in. It's warm inside. I got the lights on. I got the lights dimmed. I got a little Chardonnay. I got a little something to eat if you're hungry. Maybe later on, we don't have to eat. She's like, I'm ready to party. Fuck eating. Got a little box wine, baby. Talk to me. Talk to a girl. Make me feel something. And he's just like, oh no, dude, I don't really like pussy. Like, fuck, getting pussy's gay. Guys who get pussy are fucking gay, dude. There's like germs in there and shit. Pussy has germs, dude. Then I gotta wear a condom and shit, and I gotta buy it.
Pussy's gay, man.
And then you're gonna like try to steal all my assets. If I start fucking you, you're just gonna try to like control me and tell me to stop smoking weed and like be my mom. Like tell me I need to get a better job so that you could be lazy while I go out and work all fucking day. No, fuck you. I'm not doing that, dude. My mom did that to my dad. Now my mom tried to steal all the fucking money. Now I forget it. I'm swearing off pussy for the rest of my life. Fuck you, bitch. Nix is like, dude, I was really just trying to be your friend. He's like, no, get away from me. The fuck out of here. Fuck off. Proceeds to slam like 5 boxes of box wine and chain smoke while fucking like strangling a chihuahua. Not cool, bro. Not cool.
All right, so we got.
Anyway, I'm almost at my destination. I only have like 30 minutes.
So he's wrapping it up. With that said, let's move forward. We'll find some other programs to cover and do some good stuff. I think that there's a lot of options out there on the internet, a lot of things you can check out. I have not yet checked out the recent episode of the show, the very popular show that you all know. That is Hipstar. All right. Let's pull it up.
In 6 minutes.
We'll check it out.
We'll be grateful, and so will the patrons who follow you. Yum, yum.
Yum,
It's
yum,
time for
yum.
a tasty and refreshing snack. This is a dill pickle, a mighty pretty pickle, especially when he joins you at the show. We have lots of pretty pickles waiting for you at the refreshment center. They're plump, tender,
All right,
mouth-watering.
who's got this?
Wouldn't one taste good right now?
He's got his introduction. And I love the, the whole pre-roll and all that stuff he does. Well, let's just cut right for the sake of coverage. For the sake of coverage, let's cut right into the action. Good to be here, G2BH.
It's, of course, one of my favorite nights. We're back on our usual schedule, of course. We're here on a Friday evening here on the program. And I got that little pep. I got that little pep in my step, man. You know what? Despite, numbers be going down, that don't matter. Because I got stories I never ever heard before. And they're going down tonight. Judge Hipstar's coming with a vengeance, man. Because fuck them. I guess that's what happens. The more shows you do, the more stories you come up with. You do more shows, and then all of a sudden, more stories come out of the woodwork. And it's just a coincidence, I swear. It's only a coincidence that if I do other shows that have bigger numbers than mine, then the bigger the stories get. That's just how life works.
Hell yeah.
I mean, why would I go on somebody else's show with the same numbers as I and, tell like my greatest story, But seriously, what a bunch of ball washing, serious Mark versus bananigans that need to be called out, and they make me sick.
Some bananigans.
My numbers be going down, but I've been saying, people be so obsessed with the internet nowadays that, subscribers and likes, they're like the new currency, you know what I mean? Now with me, everybody wants to brag about like, oh, well, you're just jealous because I get so many subscribers. I don't care about that. I'm happy with my little pocket of the internet here. If whatever happens from there happens. But hey, I got myself a G2BH nation.
Yeah. G2BH,
is just like
everybody.
In the palm of the hand.
Good to be here.
Like what somebody's one hand. But it's like a rather big hand, like an NBA player. Oh, look at that. Chris is in there. K McDuck. Jings is in there. And we'll get to it, but Jings is currently making Sims characters of everybody. We'll check in on the crew in a second. Doing a really good job, too. But it's just, the way the cookie be crumbling. And, I know my numbers can certainly be affected. In fact, I was, you heard it. I thought about showing this DM today, too. And I was telling you that I was reaching out to some comedians and people online that that I wanted to interview. And won't you know it, somebody's been reaching out to these comedians and saying the most heinous made up shit. I'm talking the fucking the pedo claims, he doxes people. He's been saying all the shit, the worst shit under the sun that I absolutely don't stand for. And one of the person people messaged me when I followed up, I'm like, hey man, hey, do you want to come on the show? And he's like, yo, listen, you were cool, but I got this weird message from somebody saying that you did this and this and this. And then he sends me fucking screenshots, and wouldn't you know, this keeps fucking going on. Good old, there can only be one Mr. Lossy up to his shenanigans. He's sending these screenshots of fucking Lossy at like 4 a.m. making up the most like made up shit. Just very funny. And you know, that's, you know, I understand because Lossy feels the need to be, he has to get even, right? So he has to get even with me. Even as in, because I made fun of him. So he's been going out of his way to message other people saying, you know, made up shit. But, you know, it's just the game he plays. I understand how it works. And, you know, when I had when I had fucking Colin on the other day, there was, you know, a good steady dozen people in there and like actively during the chat. And once the video was published, then sure enough, there's only 3 views. So it's these petty games these people play, and they want to see it get a reaction out of me. I think it's funny, and it's funnier when you see how people are willing to resort when, you know, you actively be over here doing a show here on hipstar.ca. That's right. Because I ain't at all encouraging all this shitty little pot awful behavior. This shit, you know what? It's for the children. It's for the people that don't want to go outside. They do this heinous shit because they know they never have plans to go outside to face the real world.
All I want is bitches, big booty bitches.
And I get it. They think they're invincible inside, and you know that's why they be so pale all the time. They have manipulative lighting in their studio because you know they have to hide, you know, the flaws of their face, the lack of vitamin C, the lack of the sun, you know. It makes sense.
Crimes now, come on the app.
It's just the world we work in. But you know what? Lawless got butthurt. You know, these things
Lawless?
happen. Oh my God, he totally outed me. You know, his comeback's gonna be, and now he has to make up stuff about me. So maybe if that's the case, then I will absolutely show the DMs.
Uh-oh.
I just did not have it prepared today.
DMs?
Fuck it, man. I got a show to do.
What are we talking about here?
Most importantly, I got the gains now.
What are we talking
The
about?
internet is taking us over, but it does not need to be that way, Duke. Right? We can always have ourselves a nice, healthy balance.
We got some DMs coming
I'll
up.
show you how. Shalom. You know, it's been a while. You know what? We had to cancel them, but you know what? I think it's about time we get them back on the program. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our opening entertainment for the evening. Give it up for Clifford Baggins, everybody.
Clifford Baggins. I don't know him. Does the universal audience know about him? I don't know that I'm familiar with this fella. Oh, it's his character?
Oh, thank you. Well, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, what's the deal with you know, I just heard the other day. What's the deal? Apparently, I guess you know, the option you could woman be able to be saying the word no during sex. Have you heard about this? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my friend was saying to me the other day that his wife said no, didn't want to sleep with him. It's like, what? I have you heard about this? I always thought that sex was always consensual. What you be talking about? Now let me ask you this: why would they make duct tape be able to seal her mouth shut if a woman was able to be talking during sex. You know, hey, they know what, you know, I'm trying to be getting a good time. I'm trying to be getting over, you know, I like, and the woman be yapping. A woman be, can you imagine this? All I want to do is be getting it on, and the woman be talking the whole time, and like, oh, I'm gonna call the police. Oh, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna be. Can you imagine this? I couldn't imagine the rest of my life. Anyway, you know, yeah.
This is my first
so that's
exposure to
time.
this
Thank
character.
you so much.
This is a new character, evidently.
Clifford Baggins, everybody. Absolutely repulsive, sickening, disgusting stuff.
Canceled?
Cancel. He's out of here.
What? What?
Can you do me a
Can't
favor?
believe this.
Absolutely. And can you give it up, please, for He's Not an Asshole for the cash flow, everybody. And you heard him. You know who he is. He's my main man, Chris. That's a mighty good luck for K McDuck, I'd say. And my fake dad does not get graphic.
Guess what? His fake dad.
So, anyways, you know,
We've got a lot of
back,
shows I can
and
cover
then,
today.
You know, actually, you're not going to
Um,
get to that yet because I still got a plug, of course.
We'll
You know,
see what we get
last
to.
week we got Chris on top with 125. I was supposed to change and put NY Spawn in third place, which he is, but NY Spawn crawled. Well, he climbed. He be climbing.
You gotta
up
crawl
to,
before you
third
can walk.
place. K McDuck is in fourth. J.E.'s been taking a little bit of a hiatus. He's on vacation, but that's okay. I ain't about to judge. We got ourselves a stream
All right,
team. Now,
there's
here's
me
the
on
thing
the-
about this week's stream team is I did not acknowledge it at all. So I thought what I would do. The newest addition was the real official Amazing Adam.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is actually on hipstar.ca, you know what? This is the old poll right here.
I gotta skate more, man. That's making me think. I gotta get out there and skate.
And actually what happened is BYB podcast ended up winning for who in the stream team is
I gotta
toxic.
skate.
The
need
BYB
it.
podcast ended up winning by 480 votes, but as you
Wow.
can see, it was a very close one with the real official Amazing Adam, who had
I
454
need to do some
votes.
exciting shit again, dude.
But what I'm going to
You
do
get
is, since I
hyped
didn't acknowledge
as
it at
fuck.
all, you know, if you go to hipstar.ca
You know?
right now, the old one is the
Hyped
second
up.
link. The first link
Hang
right
out with
now
Rev
is
tricks.
we'll see how it goes. And you know what? If I don't
You
like the
know?
results, then we're going to stick with the BYB podcast.
We're gonna go to the Steelton skate park.
Losing.
And
It
we're
looks
gonna
like-
do.
Uh-oh,
We're gonna have
we got
fun,
ourselves David
okay?
Walsh at BYB podcast, real official Amazing
We're gonna have
Adam.
fun.
Holy shit! Amazing
And there's
Adam.
nothing
He's
you
taking
can
a
do about it.
landslide, 30 votes to 12.
All
David
right.
Walsh. BYB podcast close with 10 votes, and real official Amazing Adam. He's climbing there. He's over 50. He could go all the way. He's got 55 votes. That's very, very funny. I know David Walsh. Look at the comeback. David Walsh, don't count him out yet.
Damn.
Just kidding. You can count him out maybe because the real official Amazing Adam's going over 85,
Adam's
87.
Adam is
David Walsh has
evil.
got 21
Everyone
votes.
knows
Ian
Adam
Ellis
is
climbing
evil
up
and
there.
toxic and dangerous.
We got ourselves a cat fight, folks. It looks like the real official Amazing Adam might be the toxic one today.
The amazing Adam.
Who will be voted out tonight? Only you can make history on hipstar.ca.
I'm glad that I'm not toxic.
You know me being back in the dating
I'm
game, man.
I'm
let
not
me tell
toxic.
ya,
I'm
that
valuable. I'm good.
Vrin, as you saw in the last episode, a little too freaky for me. Wanted to, do blood stuff and get in transfusions, not for me. All while listening to Joy Division, I can't, I need something a little uppity when we be making love.
It's uppity
The
music.
blood, no problem.
You heard it here.
Just kidding. Okay, just fucking, it was a...
You heard?
So I found myself my cookie. We're gonna
The
call
hell?
it cookie here.
The hell is it?
A cookie's bio says, "Have some passion in you,
Uh-huh.
passion for something that doesn't benefit you and your privileged existence." I roll, I roll, I roll. Chances are I already don't like you, but you can try if you are brave enough. Also have a personality and some basic communication skills, please. I mean, let's face it. Let's stop lying when we get on these fucking online dating sites, honestly, because, I say straight off the bat, as it says in my bio, let's cut the shit. I mean, we're all on here because we're broken in some way. Let's not act like we're, trying to not get in here to get laid, or we're not trying to get in here to let our guard down right away or be vulnerable. Not saying that everybody does that, but most do. But to go in there and try to have this hard exterior, chances are I'm probably not even gonna like you. I mean, who the fuck wants to approach you? Why are you going in here at all? Why would you make a fucking profile at all if you're gonna have this fucking kind of attitude? I don't care if your fat little fucking milk bags be hanging out. Get that shit out of here. That's just a fucking distraction. All right, that shirt is nothing but a distraction, hiding your fucking weight. You're hoping the black slims you down, but it don't. Disgusting. That'd be expired milk in that shit. Look at that. Just be plopping out. Just be plopping out like an old fucking an old pork tenderloin that I've kept in the fucking back of my fridge for too long. Oops, and then I drop it on the floor and it just plops out like these fucking milk bags. Don't be acting like you have any reason to have any defense mechanism just because you be acting like that. Now, give you great personality, what have you, that's cool. But to have your initial first impression to be like, chances are I'm probably not even going to like you. Now, I'm spazzing over on one line. But you know what I'm getting at is how a majority of women feel the need to be defensive, to have their backup. And rightfully so, because they go through this shitty cycle of either being used or shitty fucking boyfriends on these online dating sites. It makes sense.
All right. So he's talking to, he's speaking about the way that people feel. The things that people think and feel these days, it's just their opinions. It's just what they think. And that's fine. But I would say, that that's not really necessary, We don't have to go there. We don't have to attack that or anything like that. We can just go and we can look at, I actually want to look a little bit, just for a little bit at this debate that happened. this little debate that happened recently with Mr. Let me pull it up here. Sam. Fucking too many tabs. Not enough time. Chris Cuomo and Dave Smith. All right. Give me just 1 second as I figure out where the hell this is. Maybe I was so excited. No, I got it. Okay. So this is Chris Cuomo and Dave Smith debating COVID-19 on the PBD podcast. Ever heard of it?
Did you ever think you would make it? I feel I'm so close I could take sweet victory. I know this life meant for me. Yeah, why would you bet on Goliath when we got bet David? Valuetainment, giving values contagious. This world of entrepreneurs, we get no value to haters.
Like that music.
What I become.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Valuetainment Studios. Everybody in house, make some noise right now. Whether you're joining us from home or you're in the studio, we are thrilled to have you guys with us tonight. We have an amazing event lined up as we bring together two powerhouse figures for a thorough, provoking debate. Guiding us through tonight's debate is not only the founder and CEO of Valuetainment, but also a visionary entrepreneur, a masterful communicator, and the man that truly epitomizes the vision. The future looks bright. Put your hands together right now, everybody in the house. Make some noise right now for Patrick Bet David.
All right, where we going?
Yeah.
How you doing, my man? Okay. By the way, I have to tell you the reason why we're starting a couple minutes. Are they seeing this worldwide or no? Is it live already or no? Vinny? Are we? There was a massive fight that broke out backstage. Dave Smith and Chris Cuomo. Tom had to separate them, but we're now ready to get started. A couple things you need to know. Are you guys okay if we celebrate two things tonight?
Is that real? They got in a fight? Is he full of shit?
Is that okay with you? Do you know what's special about tonight? The man that just brought me up hasn't drank alcohol for 1 year. Today is his 1 year. Proud of Vinny. Where you at, Vinny? Wherever you are, we love you. And Kelly running around. It's her birthday. So, Kelly, wherever you are, happy birthday to you, Kelly. All right. So, how did this get started? So, I had a podcast that we did with Chris. I want to say May 7th, May 6th, May 8th. And then we asked Chris some questions, and he said some things that he has now taken ivermectin. And then comments were made about, well, you know, but yeah, Joe Rogan was right. Maybe this, maybe that. And then we showed some clips of him and Byron Donalds. You should be taking a vaccine. You shouldn't be. All this stuff. And obviously, Chris, you know, being a sport that he is, he was willing to have these clips being shown. And he actually asks for it. Can you do more of it? I don't know why he likes to have me show more. Just such a sweetheart of a guy. And then afterwards, Dave Smith jumps on. All these clips from the past, CNN, all these things start going out. And I see Dave saying this. I text Dave. I said, Dave, I see you. Chris, are you up for it? Then we're trying to get the whole date going on because the Libertarian Convention was taking place. Trump's there, all these other things that's going on. Finally, we got the date in place. Dave gets up and he says, hey, PBD, Cuomo, why don't we do this? Let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. And you can say whatever you want about anybody. one of the biggest things that Dana White gave a compliment about Conor, he says, you can say whatever you want about Conor. If I call him for a fight, he's always ready. You don't have to agree with the person. You don't have to agree with the person's views. You don't have to be on the same page with them. But you have to respect the fact that they're willing to have this conversation that nobody, if you ask anybody on the left, from CNN, from mainstream media, to come and have a sit down here, do you know how many people would say yes to this? This many people today. We invite them, okay? So no matter where your opinions are, if you believe in freedom of speech, which we do, if you believe in debate, if you believe in discourse, if you believe that the way we get closer to the truth is by clash of ideas, if that's what you're all about, you got to respect it. And I applaud both of these guys for agreeing to do this. Obviously, on one end, Dave Smith, probably one of the most formidable names right now in the marketplace when it's coming up on the libertarian side. There are a lot of people who are libertarians want to see this guy run for president. A lot of them. You hear conversations regularly about the fact that Dave Smith will be the guy. Why are they getting this other guy? We want to see this guy coming in. Obviously, Dave is great. I never said Dave is at the level of Joe Jorgensen, but he's good. He's got some. Dave, I don't want this thing to get to your head. Honestly, I don't want to do that kind of stuff to you, but he's loved. Joe Rogan likes this guy so much that he had him on 2 times back to back. That's how much he loves this guy. Anyways, give it up to the one and only Dave Smith.
Thank you, man.
Man.
Thank you, Pat.
Good man. All right. And the next person, you know who he is. For a couple of years, he was the face of CNN. I think he was there 15 years. And he's got his own show. He's with News Nation now. Another one of these names. I've had a chance to spend time with him and his family. I've had a chance to spend time with him and his wife. We broke bread at the house one time with his wife. Absolutely loved the family dynamics, how supportive she was. And the same with Chris. When I see him with his kids, with his family, getting on the floor, doing jiu-jitsu with my guy. I like how people are behind closed doors. My experience has been great. With that being said, give it up. Chris Cuomo.
Happy birthday.
All right, so let's get started. By the way, just so you guys know, one of the things I value a lot is being responsible. So I just want to make sure, I hope you guys are comfortable with this. We were ready to do this. I mean, obviously, a lot of the topic tonight, the things we'll be talking about tonight will be COVID, will be vaccine, will be Fauci. Those things we have to talk about. There's some things I will get into. And then we have to talk about the fact that yesterday there's this guy where Alex Soros, who I don't know if you guys know who he is, his father Jorge, he just tweeted a few hours ago saying everybody on the left has to use the word convicted felon nonstop over and over and over again. If you guys know who I'm talking about, last night 34 counts. We have to talk about who is now Donald Trump, convicted felon. I want to get your thoughts on that. I got some things I want to talk to you about with immigration. I got some things I want to talk to you about with dual citizenship. I'm curious to know where you stand with that, with dual citizenship. And then a couple other issues which we'll bring up. We got 3 hours to go through it, and a couple other questions here from others. By the way, to do this the right way, I have a special toy here with me. I don't know if you guys recognize this. I think we have to pay respect because, you know, this is serious stuff. We brought all the books to recognize Disney books, you know, Sexiest Man Alive. We brought masks for everybody that wants to be responsible. We got them all here. I know you guys are the responsible folks. And by the way, all the folks here, the great thing about this, you go to Oprah Winfrey, they say, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Everybody here gets a mask tonight. How awesome is that? Give them a mask. Let's celebrate this thing with one of these beautiful masks. I got one of these here just for some of you guys to appreciate it. We got some high-end ivermectin for you guys if you guys want to go through this. All right, what else do you want me to put you? No, we're doing this the right way, guys. I got disinfectant here for you. I got some more stuff here. We're going to take this thing very seriously. We're going to be so responsible. It's not even funny. I got the high-quality Kleenex. I'm talking the expensive kind from Walmart. Temp, guys, we're going all out today. We're going to figure this thing out. All right, so let's start. Dave, you see the podcast. You see a couple of things that Chris said. You reacted to it. And obviously, it's very obvious you had strong opinions about it to say, I want to make this happen. What prompted you to want to say, Pat, I want to have this discussion?
Well, look, I mean, Pat, you made a video addressing a lot of your fans because I think I'm far from the only one who had this reaction. Let me just say before we start this thing, thank you to Pat. You're the man for setting this whole thing up, and thank you to Chris because I think it's an honorable move that you are here doing this debate, and I really appreciate that. For all the people out there who were giving Pat a hard time for bringing Chris on board the network. Hey, this moment doesn't happen unless he does that. So I do agree that open discourse and open debate is always healthy for a society, and I think it's great that we're doing this. So I will say, number one, I came with a gift for Chris. This is, and I really hope you read this, this is the definitive book on the COVID regime. It's called Diary of a Psychosis, How Public Health Disgraced Themselves During the COVID Mania. It's written by Tom Woods, and of course the foreword is by the great Jay Bhattacharya, who, if you guys don't know, absolutely brilliant doctor over at Stanford, who was one of the signers of the declaration out there, and Great Barrington Declaration. Thank you. I'm already stumbling, and someone saved me in the audience. Thank you very much. Here you go. This is for you.
Thank you.
Please read it. It's excellent. I know you like following the science, and there's a whole lot of science in that book. Look, I
What
think
a great way to start with a gift. You know what? Very sweet of you.
Well, listen, I don't have PBD bank accounts. I can't come through with Lenny Bruce's microphone, but
Well,
it's a nice book.
I got to tell
Nice
you,
book
though,
for
what
you.
I didn't appreciate about the Dave, he wanted